Good evening. It's 9 p.m. here in South Korea. Thank you for joining us on Arirang뉴스. We start with the Seoul-Tokyo summit that's coming up this Sunday. Security alliance and cooperation on supply chains could top the agenda with the two countries trying to mend ties. Many sensitive issues could also be discussed, including Japan's planned release of Fukushima wastewater. Our presidential office correspondent, Oh Soo-young, leads us off.
During their summit this weekend, the leaders of South Korea and Japan are likely to discuss trilateral cooperation with the United States on North Korean supply chains, as well as possibly Tokyo's plan to release treated nuclear wastewater into the ocean. On Thursday, Seoul's top office spokesperson Lee Do-woon told reporters that President Yoon and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida would discuss issues of common interest, such as security, high-tech industries, science and technology, youth exchanges, and cultural cooperation. With the summit expected to take place Sunday afternoon and a banquet with their wives afterwards. The spokesperson said the second Yoon-Kishida summit shows that the top-level shuttle visits between the two leaders are now in full swing.
Through his national security advisor, Takeo Akiba, Prime Minister Kishida conveyed his high regard for the president's bold decision to improve bilateral ties and decided to make this trip a way of returning his gratitude.
On Wednesday, National Security Advisor Cho Tae-yong met with his Japanese counterpart Takeo Akiba, who came to Seoul to prepare for Kishida's visit, including the agenda. According to Yoon's office, the top security advisors agreed on the need to strengthen security cooperation with the United States amid growing nuclear threats from North Korea. They also attended an inaugural session of an economic security dialogue focusing on enhancing supply chain resiliency and energy security. Also, according to a senior presidential aide, Seoul and Tokyo may well discuss Tokyo's plan to discharge 1.3 million tons of treated wastewater from the Fukushima nuclear power plant in the summer. The official said if the safety of the radioactive wastewater is a concern to the Korean media and the public, there is no need to exclude it from the agenda. Still, the official noted that South Korea is part of an IAEA safety review task force on Japan's wastewater disposal plan. While the International Atomic Energy Agency has green-lighted the move, Japanese fishermen and civil activists, as well as surrounding countries including South Korea, the Pacific Islands and China, have protested against the move, as scientists and environmental activists warn of the possible impact on human and marine life and question the credibility of Japan's safety reports. Kishida's two-day visit follows Yoon's trip to Tokyo in March, after his administration decided to compensate the Korean victims of Japan's wartime forced labor without forcing contributions from Japanese firms. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.